Testing 1, 2, 3. Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with more Quentin Tarantino. Last time we started off with Reservoir Dogs, the first film in his filmography, and we are now moving on to why am I doing a suspenseful pause like you haven't seen the title already? We're moving on to Jackie Brown. Shout out to the guy in the comments that convinced me, because I wasn't gonna skip over Jackie Brown, but I was gonna make Jackie Brown like exclusive to Patreon, and I was gonna do Pulp Fiction. But there was just one guy who commented saying, "Let's do Jackie Brown," and I was like, okay, I'm a man of the people. I'll put my Jackie Brown on YouTube. It sounds like a euphemism. The reason being, I'm like, this is one of Tarantino's few black films. This is a very black film. In fact, it's a blaxploitation. Well, it's inspired by the blaxploitation era, which was the 70s. I haven't really watched too many actual blaxploitation English. I haven't actually watched too many blaxploitation films of that era. In fact, I've watched films that are inspired by that era, like Dolomite Is My Name, but I haven't watched too many films from that era. So it feels weird that I'm watching something that was inspired by that era now, the same way it felt with Dolomite Is My Name, having not sat down and gone through that era. But it is what it is. Really and truly, I was just like, listen, he hasn't got a wide filmography, so it doesn't feel right for me to ignore one of his black films or tuck away one of his black films. Especially because Django is one of my favorite films too. Well, is it one of my favorite films? I guess. I really like Django is what I'm saying. So why am I going to hide this away? I'm going to put this on YouTube. Maybe I'll hide away like Inglourious Bastards or The Hateful Eight, or maybe a rewatch of Once Upon a Time, because if you watch the first review. So yeah, Jackie Brown, I've said what I know. I'm expecting this to be to do crime, because I know Tarantino loves his crime. If Reservoir Dogs was an introduction, boy, I don't know what to expect over here. I don't know how you follow up Reservoir Dogs, but at least now I'm prepped and I'm primed. I have a very fresh reminder of what Tarantino is like in terms of, you know what the worst thing about Tarantino films is? Editing and censoring the language for YouTube. It's not easy. So this should be fun. I guess no more to say. Let's go. Ooh. Pam Grier. I'm familiar with Pam Grier. Not like that. Whoa, that sounded wild. Well, I know of her from Older Gentlemen. Let's put it like that. Is she an air hostess? That's what I'm getting. I like this song. Chris Tucker. She's gonna miss her flight. What's going on?
Like 710 call us in. This snowboarding gate 103. Welcome aboard.
Tech 9, little cheap ass spray gun.
Oh.
They advertised this Tech 9 as the most popular gun in American crime.
What a duo.
The most popular gun in American crime. Like they proud of it.
What on earth is on Samuel L. Jackson's head?
My customers don't know shit about it, so there ain't no demand for it.
He sells guns.
Thanks, man.
Uh-huh.
Cat named Mr. Walker runs a fishing boat out of Mexico. I get the merchandise to him, he gets it out to my customers.
What's going on with the feet?
That motherfucker rolling in cash.
Excuse me.
AK-47, the very best there is.
He braided his
And
chin
you
hair.
absolutely,
Oh my.
positively got to kill every motherfucker room except no substitutes.
Nothing gets between me and my AK.
I'm sure nothing does.
Grab that from me, would you, baby? No, it's fair.
Oh, someone else is speaking.
Girl, don't make me put my foot in your ass.
Oh. Oh.
Hello, it's for you.
Ah! You know what? I don't blame her.
Yo.
De Niro, say something. What's going on?
Still hanging with that stupid shot here? Sure.
Is she flirting with him? What was the whole feet thing? And why was her foot so close to his glass?
So when'd you get out of jail?
4 days ago.
For what?
Like robbery.
I'm telling you, Louis, start adding these motherfucking figures up. Tell me this ain't the business to be in.
Is this a friendship? Is this a business relationship? Who's De Niro to him? Bro, are you paying her receptionist wages?
Well, you gonna tell me who it is?
It's Omar.
De Niro's facial expressions are making me laugh. He hasn't said much. It's just been.
Goddamn, ain't you got better sense than to be drunk down with a goddamn pistol?
And look, this is second chance for
I
him.
love the Kango hat.
Oh, and I need me a bond for 10,000.
Have some coffee? Go right ahead.
Who's that big mandingo?
De Niro's making me laugh.
What you got to put up for collateral? Gonna have to use cash. Got a rat here in my raptor bag.
What do you need me for?
Black man show up with 10,000 cash. First thing they want to know is where I got it.
Fair.
Keep a big chunk of it. Start talking that court call shit. That noise, Jack. I go through you.
Sounds like Rebel Ridge.
Who's it for?
Fella named Beaumont. They got him down in the county. Dumb monkey ass had a pistol on him.
What's his full name?
Beaumont. That's all I know. Door.
What do I do?
You ain't gotta do nothing, man. Just point it at the car, push the button, you hear a little That means the door's unlocked and the alarm's off. Get in.
Oh, how times have changed. Explaining that to someone is crazy.
On his prior, he served 9 months. He's working on 4 years probation. You know what he's on probation for? Possession of unregistered machine guns.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they gonna consider that a violation of his probation?
They do consider this a violation of his probation. Your boy's looking at 10 years, plus the concealed weapon.
He ain't gonna like that. Beaumont ain't got a doing time kind of disposition.
I need your name and address.
Ordell Roby.
Ordell.
Who the fuck is this?
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Come on up, nigga. It's open.
That has to be Chris Tucker. Yep.
Give me a motherfucking hug.
I know you coming by.
Yeah. Who was there for your ass?
You
huh?
was there.
Who?
You,
Who?
you,
Who?
nigga, you. Talking like they serious as hell. Give me time for that machine gun shit.
Oh, come on, man. They just trying to put a fight in your head. That's an old crime, man. They ain't got room in the joint for all these out here killing people now. How they gonna find room for you?
It's so weird seeing these two actors like this.
Yo, to Century City, introduce you to my lawyer. He my own personal Johnny Cochran. Matter of fact, he kicked Johnny Cochran's
Johnny
ass.
Cochran.
I had him look at your case. He said you ain't got shit to worry about.
Good looking out, man. Good looking out. Come on in, man.
No,
Come on,
no.
man.
Chris Tucker is so reminiscent of Eddie Murphy in this performance.
I hate to be the kind of people that do it. Maybe they bam, hit the nigga for a favor in return, but
Oh, you know what? Man, I'm going no place tonight, man. It is late as hell, man.
I need some help. You can help me out. Man.
He knew what he was doing from the jump.
There's this group of Koreans over in Koreatown. He's starting this little neighborhood watch thing, and they need some
Korea is crazy.
You might argue with them about price and shit, but you ain't gotta worry about them shooting you in the back. You know what I'm saying?
This is not going to go
Lay in
favorably
here,
for
hold
Chris
on.
Tucker.
I'm gonna tell them I'm going in the trunk to show them the goods. When I open the trunk, you pop up and wrap this mother.
Man, that ain't finna shoot nobody.
You ain't gonna be in here no more than 10 minutes.
Man, I ain't riding in no goddamn trunk for no minute, man. Why I can't ride up front with you?
You can't ride it.
Chris Tucker's voice is so iconic, man.
I got a problem spending $10,000 on ungrateful peanut head niggas to get them out of jail. But
You catch off guard with this shit.
look at. Me and you go over to Roscoe Chicken and Waffle on me. That's Skull special, smothered in gravy and onions, side of red beans and rice and greens. That's a good evening.
Man,
Sounds good.
exactly how long I gotta be in this motherfucker?
The pointing.
And you said 10 minutes?
Oh!
I hit my goddamn head! You ponytail wearing motherfucker!
I wonder how far Rush Hour is after this. I didn't check what year Jackie Brown came out. I feel like, what's his name? Beaumont? Chris Tucker's gonna die. De Niro is definitely shown to be, he's got good taste in music. Oh, what happened? Did something get left behind? Probably still here. Huh? Huh? Oh, is he about to? Oh my days. And the music starts again. From the beginning, I was like, why are we still here? Something's not right.
Baby love, my baby love, but all you do is treat.
Oh, baby love.
My baby love, and missing him.
He's just rocking in the chair enjoying it. De Niro's hilarious in this film.
It's Ordell. Oh, I'm just gonna go pee.
He's got a pep in his step.
Louis, my man, what you doing?
Okay, I'm just hanging out with Simone.
She doing that show for you?
Yeah.
She ain't bad, is she?
No, she's pretty good.
She do Mary Wells for you yet?
No, I don't know the names of everybody, but she's done a whole bunch of
Oh my gosh. That was Diana Ross.
I got some for your eyes only. Show you. That's Beaumont.
Who's Beaumont?
An employee I had to let go. He put himself in a position where he was gonna have to do 10 years in prison. That's what he did.
Right.
If you know Beaumont, you know ain't no goddamn way he can do 10 years. Beaumont's gonna do anything Beaumont can to keep from doing them 10 years.
Right.
Including telling the federal government any and every motherfucking thing about my black ass.
Right.
Now, Louis, if you're gonna come in on this thing with me, you got to be prepared to go all the way. Now, I got me so far $500,000 in the bank down in Cabo San Lucas. I make this delivery, I'm gonna have me over $1 million. Hey, you think I'm gonna let a little cheese eating like this that up?
What's wrong with cheese?
Best think again before I let that happen.
Tarantino wants us to look at De Niro right now because the focus is completely on him.
So we on the same page then.
Yeah, follow.
Man.
Don't say it back. Oh, Pam, welcome back. I forgot. I thought this was about her. Maybe it is.
Can I ask what you have in that bag?
Can I help out here?
Would you mind if we
Is
just took a
that-
look in that bag? You have the right to say no.
What's his name?
And I have the right to make you wait here with Ray while I go get a warrant. If I don't want to go to all that trouble, I'll just take you on suspicion.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Batman, Birdman, the Vulture, and the Spider-Man movies. What's the actor's name?
Hey, can I look in this envelope? No. What would you say, Ray?
Looks like about 50,000 from here.
That's definitely who I'm thinking of. I can't remember his name.
This your money?
What if I say no?
Well, you should know if you bring in anything over 10,000, you have to declare it. You could get a $250,000 fine plus 2 years in prison.
I'm not saying another word.
Jackie. I hope you don't mind if I call you Jackie. You can go down and you can talk with those guys who are really suspicious, or you can talk with a couple of good-hearted guys like Mark and myself.
Cut to 13 years later, you're 44 years of age, you're flying for the shittiest little shuttle Mexican airline that there is.
Oh,
You've been in the service industry 19 years and all you make is 16,000 plus benefits? Didn't exactly set the world on fire, did you, Jackie?
Hey, Jackie, do you know a guy named Beaumont Livingston? They found him in the trunk of a car this morning. So I guess I'm wondering, if you don't know Beaumont, how do you suppose Beaumont knows you?
You know who we want. If you cooperate, you tell us what we want to know, we'll help you get out of this.
not knowing this actor's name is getting me so angry.
If I was a 44-year-old black woman desperately clinging on to this one little job that I was fortunate enough to get,
Careful.
I'd think I had a year to throw away. So let's start again now, shall we? Who in Mexico gave you this money?
To be fair, fair point.
Saying another goddamn word.
Oh, fair point, but not the one to say it.
I'd like your permission to look through this again so we'll know exactly how much we're talking about here.
Sure, go ahead.
I was going to say she seems completely unfazed.
Birth control.
Can we see you count it on the table just in case some goes missing?
My diet shit.
See what else is in there.
Has he found the gun? Oh no.
What's this?
What's that shit?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Did she genuinely not know that was in there? I'm guessing she was transporting it for someone else. Likely Ordell's involved somehow.
Comfortable? Yeah.
How many Kango hats does he have?
Only. They set a bond this afternoon at $10,000. Now I'm thinking you can take that $10,000 you owe me from Beaumont, move it over to the stewardess. A 44-year-old black woman caught with less than 2 ounces, they call that shit intent.
That's
the
crazy.
Same thing happened to a movie star, they call it possession.
All right, before we start talking about stewardesses, let's get Beaumont out of the way first.
You know, I think somebody already did.
You don't know?
Somebody with a grudge blew Beaumont's brains out. They start thinking with that, where there's smoke, there's fire logic. You know, rousted my ass out of bed 10 o'clock in the morning. Scared the shit out of my woman, Sharonda.
That girl's name was Sharona? Or Sharonda?
My friends get in trouble, I like to help them out.
Beaumont worked for you.
This you and me talking, you know, like lawyer-client thing, and you can't tell nothing I say to you?
You're not my client until you get busted and I bond.
Attorney-client privilege. Is that what he's talking about?
I gotta get a death certificate, present it to the court, make out a receipt for return of bond collateral, type up another application.
Hey, man, Jack ain't got time for all that
Look,
shit.
I'm telling you what I have to do.
Jackie's got plenty of time. She's got 6 weeks.
Got a 44-year-old gainfully employed black woman falsely accused
Falsely accused. She didn't come back from Mexico with cocaine on her?
falsely accused of intent. If she had that shit, mind you, I'm saying if. That was her own personal shit to get high with.
Is white guilt supposed to make me forget I'm running a business?
Oh.
Oh, it's like that, huh? I got you a little $1,000.
music cue. Is he in love? I mean, there must be a reason why Pam Grier was chosen for this. Oh my gosh. The needle drop is crazy.
I could give you a lift home if you like.
She always seems completely unfazed by everything. I guess she knows that someone out there's got her.
You got any cigarettes in here?
She loves a smoke.
Won't find any cigarettes in there. You ever been to the river bottom?
I don't think so.
Is he asking her on a date? I didn't think we were going to listen to the saxophone. Oh my gosh.
Gain weight?
10 pounds. Take it off and put it back on.
That's why I don't quit.
I did not think we were going in this direction.
Do you happen to know who put the dope in your bag?
Yeah,
Oh, she knows.
I'm out.
What did they want to know?
Who gave me the money and who I was giving it to?
Right.
And they found this guy in the trunk of a car with his head blown off. They said it was him who told them about me.
That would be
Beaumont.
Beaumont Livingston. I wrote him on Monday. They found him dead on Tuesday.
Ordell pick up his bond.
Huh. So this is standard operation for him. Someone in his business gets caught. They know too much information. Bail him out, kill him. Bail him out, kill him.
How you doing?
Oh my
Jack?
gosh. I'd close the door and run away. That's frightening. No one with a McDonald's hairline is turning up on my door like that.
Got some OJ? Well, why don't you be a good hostess and hook a brother up a screwdriver?
Got some OJ
Sure.
with these gloves on? It's crazy. And another fade to black. The lights go out. Oh, he switched off the lamp.
Who the hell you think got your ass out of jail?
The same guy that put my ass in jail.
You sure you didn't get nervous and let something slip? I mean, if you did, you know, I ain't mad at you.
Can we see your other hand? Can we get some light? I'm a bit worried.
You should be asking why they picked me up. They were waiting for me. They knew about the money and they knew the exact amount.
They tell you how they happen to come by this information?
This is great blocking.
Beaumont Livingston? They even asked me if I knew Mr. Walker.
You ain't said nothing about me.
And he turns the light off again.
They tell you what happened to this Beaumont fella?
This is a great scene.
Somebody must have been real mad at old Beaumont. Else they're pretty scared about what he might say to keep from doing some time. You got any reason to be nervous around me?
Oh no.
Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I think it's a gun pressed up against my dick.
Well, you thought right. Now take your hands from around my throat.
Oh.
What the hell's wrong with you, Jackie?
Shut the f up and don't you move. Oh, what is this? What the f is this, huh?
She is... I said she's too clever for this.
You. I'm gonna unload both of these mother. If you don't do what I tell you to do, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand what I'm saying?
Woman, damn!
Now sit your ass down on that sofa.
Start pitting black against black. That's how they do. You know, been doing it since the beginning.
Shut up.
And put your hands behind your head.
That's the black queen right there.
If I have to tell you to shut up one more time, I'm gonna shut you up.
I just came over here to talk to you.
To talk? The way I see it, you and me got one motherfucking thing to talk about, and that's what you are willing to do for me. They're gonna get around to offering me a plea deal, and you know that.
I ain't come over here to kill you.
Hey, it's okay. Now, I forgive you. If I tell on you, I walk. If I don't, I go to jail. I want $100,000.
Sorry, this is one of my favorite scenes from Tarantino, full stop.
But you know I got the problem, and all my money is
In Mexico. Well, I've been thinking about that, too. I'll talk to the cops tomorrow and tell you if it's on.
All right.
She's so... Does she keep both guns? She's incredibly clever. I love it.
Actually, I am so sorry about this. You know, I was afraid to ask to borrow it. Because I was afraid you would say no. I mean, you'd have to.
You get a chance to use it?
Well, I felt a lot safer having it. I got one now.
Oh, she kept the other
Wow,
one.
this morning you bought a gun?
Well, let's say I got one now, okay? All right.
I feel like this is turning him on.
Might be a
Was him saying black is fine with the coffee supposed to be like a metaphor? I just clocked that. I need a soundtrack for this film.
Who is this?
The Delphonics.
It's nice.
I'm gonna go and talk with Nicolette and Dargis today. Offer to help see what happens.
What I meant was to have a lawyer do the negotiating for you.
It's a lot of money. It's $500,000, all in Cabo.
How'd you find that out?
Ordell told me last night.
She's been very open.
He came by.
Do you think he still trusts you?
He had his doubts at first, but he's always trusted me. I think he's my ass. Otherwise, that money's just gonna sit over there in Cabo.
Something about the scene is making me uneasy.
It's very possible that Ordell's killed somebody. You realize that?
Well, I ain't going back to jail. Max, how do you feel about getting old?
You're not old. You look great.
She's talking about you.
No, I'm asking you, how do you feel about getting old?
Oh, I guess I got a little sensitive about my hair a few years ago. It started falling out, so, I did something about it.
How'd you feel about that?
I feel fine with it.
Yeah, but it's different for men.
I can't really feel too sorry for you in this department.
Well, my ass ain't the
Figure.
same. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was going to say, what's the problem?
After my bust, the best job I could get was with Cabo Air, which is the worst job you could get in this industry. I make $16,000 a year plus retirement benefits, and with this arrest hanging over my head, Max, I'm scared. If I lose this job, I gotta start all over again, and I ain't got nothing to start over with.
Yeah.
And that shit is more scary than Ordell.
Right. That basically characterizes the whole character. Characterizes the character. Love that. What's your name? I know you guys are shouting it in the comments, and I'm going to realize by the end of the movie, but...
Here, yeah. Hey,
Look at her hair. Woo!
I need it tomorrow. If I don't show up for work tomorrow, I'm fired.
You know what we want.
If I'm working, I can help you.
Help us do what, Jackie?
Help you get Ordell Roby.
So how you doing? How can you help us?
Well, hey, I'll do anything I can to help you get his ass. And in return for my help, I need permission to leave the country on immunity.
You don't want much, do you?
Can you do it or not?
I forgot about you. What's your name again? Sharonda.
Oh, y'all a couple cheap.
I'm sorry, I love Robert De Niro in this film.
Look here, Louis. I got to run out for a little while, so since you like getting high so much, why don't you hang out here with Mel, watch a little TV? Man. Try not to tear his clothes off from my eye, didn't they? Yo, Louis.
Did he say that? So what? He's somewhat happy with it.
Want a metrics?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I could. Yeah, looks, you could tell.
What if I...
You got a beer?
Yeah, sure, in the fridge.
What? What is the no flipping way. Wait, we're moving on too quickly. Because I said at the beginning of that scene, I was like, did he say, be careful, don't rip his clothes off? I'm like, is this, clearly it's not his girlfriend, or maybe it is, but they're in an open relationship. So does he want his boy to smash? I don't know. That's not my ministry. But this is killing me. This guy has got the fever.
I'm gonna have to remember this place. It's all right.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yes, you are.
Oh my goodness. She captivates everyone.
You thinking about apology?
I don't think so. But it don't matter because they already know I'm meeting you.
You told 325. You told him it's me?
They already know it's you.
Goddamn, you got to confirm it. You tell him anything else?
Yeah, you got a $500,000 in Mexico and you want me to bring it in?
She is in control of this whole situation. She's been very open with both sides because she.
I told them about the $500,000. They could give a f. All they want to do is catch your ass with guns. You want proof he's getting paid for selling them? Let me bring you the money.
She's doing everything she can to serve herself.
This shit seems kind of risky now, you know.
Now let me lay it all out to you, okay?
That's a good idea.
If you listen, it's a damn good idea.
Yo, I really like her.
So we gonna need 2 women.
Can you cover that?
Yeah, I got the women covered. Where you plan on pulling this off?
What about the Supremes lady?
And I suppose you see a piece of this for yourself.
It's my plan. We're in this together.
Yeah, but it's my money and I don't need no fucking partners.
I ain't your partner. I'm your manager.
Oh.
Manager get 10%.
No, that's an agent. A manager gets
10.
No. A manager gets 15%. Agent gets 10. I'm getting 15%.
You have no position of power in this.
Can I ask you a question?
He really did like this place. He's back here with his friend Louis.
I thought let him kick it here with Mel.
My bad. Her name is Mel. Where did I get Sharonda from?
You know, she just wanted a bit
That's set up. I got mail over in Hermosa Beach, and I rent this little place for Simone over in Compton, where you stay. And about 4 blocks away, I got this young 19-year-old country girl named Sharonda.
Oh.
Wait, but you trust Melanie around your business?
She trying to play your ass against me, ain't she?
Yeah.
Oh, Fez.
I ain't gotta trust her. I know her.
I don't know what that means, man.
You can't trust Melanie, but you can always trust Melanie to be Melanie.
I get it.
But she white.
Huh?
You have one message.
Is it Max?
Hi, Jackie. It's Max.
Our money's gonna be in the Del Amo
Oh,
shop.
she got a Kangol as well.
Kitchen.
Is Max gonna see them
Hey, don't forget your bag.
and feel a kind of way? Oh.
Max! Max!
If I saw an opportunity to walk away with a shopping bag full of money, would I take it?
You know where it came from. It's not like it's somebody's life savings. You wouldn't even be missed.
$500,000 will always be missed.
You're avoiding the question.
That's true.
Okay, sure, I guess I'd be tempted, especially now since I'm getting out of the bail bond business.
Why?
A lot of reasons. I guess the main one would be I'm tired of it.
Oh.
When did you decide?
Finally made up my mind. I guess it was Thursday. Brown?
The night you got me out of jail?
And after a couple of hours, I think, what am I doing this?
Yeah.
19 years of this shit? I make up my mind. That's it.
I'm not sure you answered my question, Max.
Would you take the
had
money?
a chance, unemployed now, to walk away with $500 million. Would you take it?
We're not gonna get the answer. Michael.
Currency.
That's his name, right? Michael something. Not Michael Caine.
$100 bills.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna stress me out even more now I've remembered his first name and not his second name. Michael.
This seat taken?
No, have a seat. You're hungry.
Yes.
Put the bag on the floor, okay? Under the table next to mine. And then when I leave, well, you know. So what's your name?
Bless her.
Sharonda.
Sharonda.
This is Sharonda.
Sharonda, go ahead, you can eat. It was nice talking to you.
I can't tell whether she's just using everyone in this story or whether she truly is trying to help out Max.
Excuse me, babe. Do you know what time it is?
I really feel sorry for the Sharonda girl. Wait, she's got the same bag. Wait, that's Diana Ross, the Supremes lady, right? Didn't I call that? Did I say that out loud or did I say it in my head? I mentioned that she could be involved. I thought that was gonna be, I can't remember what I said, but I said her name, maybe in my head. Did I just make something up? Was that even the same person? I might have just completely made that up. I might have mistaken a black person for a black person.
It ain't like I'm asking you to go somewhere in the night. I just want you to go out for a little while I work this gig.
Shh.
Oh, so now you go pout. Now it's gonna take us 20 minutes to find a person.
I get it, you know, I understand Pam Grier hype. Well, we can hear everything, guys. Just come inside. No, I was right.
Louis, call Simone. Tell her to get her ass over here. We waiting on her.
Nicolette and Vargas gonna stop me at the airport and mark your bills.
Man, I don't like that part.
And wash this off. Now, I tell them we do the same thing as before. And they'll follow Sharonda.
Yo, Louis.
She hasn't picked up yet.
Now you gotta listen to this, man, because this concerns you, all right? Look.
Oh my gosh, Robert De Niro.
Simone and I make the switch in Billingsley. She knows what I look like, right?
She seen you with Sharonda, remember?
She's gonna be watching my ass hard. That's why we can't take the risk of doing it out in the open or even in the dining area.
You're gonna take the Billingsley bag Simone gives you and give it to Sharonda.
Right.
And Simone gonna wait. And she gonna peep out the dressing room, wait on you to give her the sign that ain't nobody watching. She gonna leave the store, get in the car, mission accomplished.
I got to go.
A pager. Oh my goodness.
Okay, bill set up for tomorrow. Everything okay?
Everything's the same except for one change. I told him Ordell's changed the amount he's bringing in.
Think they bought it?
Oh yeah, I got him thinking.
She's a mastermind, and I have no idea which way she's going.
Ordell feels way too hot for him to bring in his money, and he knows you're watching him, and he's fucking paranoid.
You still have to show him the money at the airport.
Well, I'm not gonna show him the whole amount. He'll see 50,000
And where's the rest of it?
in the bag underneath. He's expecting to see 50,000, and there it is on top.
You're taking a hell of a chance, kid.
If he finds it, I'll say Mr. Walker put it in there, and I didn't know anything about it, like the coke.
Well, then you're out. You get nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not in jail, and at least I tried.
Everything the same except one little difference. Mom you saw in the mall, well, she wasn't here today because she done split on my ass. Hey, don't start bugging on me. God damn it, I'm telling you.
So who's it gonna be now? Melanie?
Except for this time when we make the split, tell Simone it's gonna be Mel.
Oh, I'm not sure about this. Oh my gosh.
Okay, the envelope contains $50,000. Marking the bills in the upper left-hand corner and the second zero of the green felt tip pen.
Ever been tempted?
If I did, I'd have to give one to you, wouldn't I? Guess we could take as much as we want. Isn't that right? It's not like money belongs to anybody. Except it's not a point of view shared by the ATF. You're officially out of trouble now. Don't go doing something stupid.
How can I do anything stupid when I'm being watched every second?
Something's gonna go awry, isn't it? I don't trust Melanie at all. Especially after we had the conversation where Louis was like, how can you trust her?
Comprende?
Sí, comprende.
What's your name, brother? Michael what?
You said that before, let's go.
She's gonna mess this thing up, man.
Come on, man, grab this and drag her fucking ass out of there. This is my goddamn money.
Louis got his hair done and everything, boy. He's ready. Is he about to get a bit violent? He seems to, I don't know.
Let's go.
I was about to say he seems too nice.
Louis, I needed to tell you, you're a little bit uptight.
How old is she? The music in these back and forth scenes. I wonder if that book is relevant, The Short Blade. Oh, the blue on blue.
Hi, can I help you? Yeah, I think I like that suit. I'd like to try it on. Hey, it looks cool on me, too.
It looks great.
I'll take it. I'm in a hurry. Can you ring it up for me?
What?
Melanie?
Jackie?
Hey, girl, what's up?
Hey, are you getting that suit?
Yeah, you like it?
Looks really good on you.
You got something for me?
You betcha.
I don't like that I can't see this person's face. Oh, I say this person is Melanie, but I can't see her face. It's...
I put a cherry on top. What the fuck would Ordell ever do for us, huh?
Thanks.
I'm panicking. Were we supposed to leave that bag there? Was that the plan, to leave the bag there? Oh yeah, leave the bag there for Ray. Oh, sorry, for Max. But where is Max?
Oh, by the way, someone left a bag of dish towels in the last dressing room.
Where is he? What do you want? Oh, sorry. I thought the guy behind her was after her. Where's Max? I'm feeling the same way. I wouldn't have left the store though. Not back then when these people don't have cell phones. How'd you find someone? If you leave the location, how'd you find someone?
Hey, Ray, come out, wherever you are, Ray, come out. Ray, Melanie, she burst into the dressing room, she took all the money and ran out.
Am I confused?
Oh, this
I think I like it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm in a hurry.
Oh,
Cash.
my bad.
Look over with this much delicious.
all right, just stay right here.
Because you're a little bit too conspicuous.
Okay, how is this?
Hey, would you let go?
Oh, great play. What are you gonna do now? Oh, oh,
Okay, Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Louis.
But if you two aren't the biggest pair of I've ever met in my entire life,
Hey, when you robbed banks, did you have to look for your car then, too? Louis? Louis? Is it this aisle or is it the next one up?
She's rattling even me.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're positive? Don't seem sure.
Hey, don't say anything else, okay? Keep your mouth shut.
Well,
I mean, don't say one word, okay?
Lewis has changed, boy.
hey, Louis.
Lewis has changed, boy. Goodness me. Did I make a mistake and was she
Can I say
acting?
something?
And Max is literally just going to take the bag from the dressing room before the store assistant gets her. But why would she alert the store assistant?
Great.
I love that we're getting three perspectives. He could have been a bit better hidden so that Lewis didn't see him. Right, so you need to go and get that bag now, don't you?
I understand. How much is it? Okay, last...
Oh, so she saw him. Oh, sorry, my bad. That was part of the plan. I thought she was waiting to do a passover to him.
My wife thinks she left a bag of beach towels in the fitting room.
Yeah, I think they're there. Go get them. There's nobody in there.
Oh, Max. Goodness me. Bro, you can make a decision once you leave with the cash. People don't have enough anxiety for me. Oh, the music. I was panicking for no reason. Well, I mean, Melanie's dead, so I was about to say this went to plan. Well, I mean, for Jackie it has, so far. Am I just anxious for no reason? I felt like Samuel L. Jackson was going to pop out from the rear seat and shoot him in the head. Bro, you don't know Tarantino, do you? He's been watching him the entire movie.
You see, she was bugging me the whole time. She got pissy with me because I wouldn't let her carry the bag. Is it this aisle, Louis? Is it that aisle, Louis? It's totally fucking nerves, man.
So what, you left her there?
I shot her.
You shot Melanie?
Twice. In the parking lot.
You couldn't talk to her?
Well, how can you talk to her?
You couldn't just hit her?
Pretty much.
What you mean pretty much, Louis? Ain't no that's a yes or no. Is she dead?
I mean,
I think so.
You think so? Tell me, Louis. Is she...
He didn't wait around.
What we don't want is that having on us. No, anybody but that woman.
Yikes.
Louis,
Yikes. Yikes.
where's the rest of it?
Look, man, that's the bag she came out with. She never put a hand in it. Neither did I.
Came out of where?
Out of the fitting room. What?
All right, so where's the gun you shot him with?
It's in there.
Uh-huh. What are you about to do? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Is he saying sorry for what he's about to do?
It's Jackie Brown.
Oh, okay.
Unless, you know, either she's got it or the feds got it.
Or, now check this out.
Oh? He's gonna be like, I
What
saw
if
Ma-
she gave the money to somebody else first before Melanie even went in the dressing room?
Yeah. He's gonna say, I saw Max. Which is like, I was like, why is Max standing there so...
Oh, man, you know what?
What?
You know who I saw in the dress department?
No, tell me.
Like maybe he's with his wife or his girlfriend. It's a big place.
Louis,
a lot of people
Louis,
go there.
you gonna tell me who you saw?
Yeah, Max Cherry.
Max.
Why was he standing in the open?
You see that mother Justice Department when we about to get $500,000 and you don't think nothing about it
No,
being
why?
there?
They know each other.
Hell yeah, they know each other. You gonna tell me the reason you lost every goddamn cent I got in the world?
Hey, man, you better...
Let me tell you the reason, mother. Your ass ain't worth the shit no more.
You better fuck back
Whoa.
off, man.
What happened to you, man? Your ass used to be beautiful.
What? I mean, I knew that was coming eventually. I thought it was gonna happen and then it was taking so long to happen. I was like, maybe it won't. But then the scene was taking so long that I said, no, we're just waiting for it to happen. Yo ass used to be beautiful. It's hilarious. Why was Max just standing in the open? So I guess Max doesn't know them two, does he? But I thought Pam, I thought Jackie was telling him the entire plan, so he would know about them.
You've no idea what $50,000.
I have no idea. None.
No idea. You don't know it could have gone here.
No, I know nothing. Not a clue. I don't have an idea where the motherfucker is.
Not even a little idea,
Not
maybe.
even, not even a little tiny motherfucking idea.
I gotta talk to you for a second.
Oh, about what? What do you know? What new information do you have? And what's your name? Michael Keaton. Keaton. Michael Keaton. Oh my gosh. I know it was Michael Cut, but I just couldn't figure it out. That's why I said Michael Caine. It's Michael Keaton. Hello, welcome. It's the end of the movie. What did you just find out?
Louis Carr's dead. Light PD found him shot in the car at night.
Oh, that's what you found out.
Looks like Lewis's buddy shot him twice, point blank range.
So what's gonna happen now?
Pick up Ordell. We got 3 murders we can link him to. And we got you.
What about me?
What about you?
You're gonna testify.
You helping us out? You gave us Melanie. You gave us Lewis. Melanie was found with a packet of marked bills stuffed in her shorts. That goes a long way backing up your story. But if there's anything else you haven't told me about, you know what? That's between you and Ordell. I better hope we find him before he finds you.
No, man. I can't leave.
This hair is just outrageous. I need to know if it's a wig, if this is Samuel L. Jackson's real hair.
Yeah. I've been looking for you. You know who this is?
I have you 10,000. That's why you called. Tell me where you are. I'll come give you your money.
Look here, man. I know you helped her. Now, Jackie can tell me any story comes into her pretty little head as long as at the end of that story she hands me my money. And if she go to the police, you tell her I will name her ass as my accessory, and we'll go upstate hand in handcuff motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're right. It was Ordell. You have time, you think you could find out where he's staying for me?
What's wrong with you knocking on the door like the goddamn police? You looking to get shot? No, freeze, motherfucker.
You want your money? Your bond refund?
You talk to her?
She wants to give you your money.
How'd you find me anyway?
Winston found you.
How'd he find me?
That's what he does. He finds people that don't want to be found.
Oh, what bully for that?
Sharonda's just in the back like nothing's going on. She's having the time of her life.
Where my money at?
My office.
Where Jackie?
She's been there since Thursday night.
See, I ain't trusting Melanie either, but I could handle her. That was my little blonde-haired surfer girl.
You can't handle Jackie.
She by herself? That big-ass named Winston ain't there, is he?
She's all alone.
I call over there. She better answer the phone.
Jackie's too clever for this.
I'll be here. See you in a bit.
Who's she calling? Ray, maybe?
God damn. All the time I've known her, I ain't never heard her scared like that. Usually she too cool for school.
She's gonna do it again. That's very blaxploitation. Those shots, and then they usually have like a dramatic zoom in on it. And then they'll say something corny on top of it as well.
They're pretty good.
He has no idea that Jackie introduced him. Oh, she's going for drama. This is hilarious. She's like setting up a shot for that dramatic blaxploitation 70s style action film, you know, close up with the gun. I'm gonna be listening to the Delphonics after this. I'm unfamiliar with them. Did not do it.
My money's in that office, right?
His face is so full of hate. I hope she doesn't accidentally shoot Max because he's the first to walk in. There's a lot of dark scenes in this movie. Just lights off.
Damn, girl. What you doing sitting up in here in the dark?
Ray, he's got a gun!
I said, is she calling Ray?
How'd you know where he was?
I found him.
What do you mean you found him?
That's his job.
Remember when you said you hope you get him before he gets me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did. Thanks.
I called that. My goodness.
Knock, knock. Hey.
Hey, you.
Does she really like Max?
It was fun getting $500,000 in the mail.
Less 10%. Hesitated taking that much.
But you earned it. Well, I'm leaving now, and, I'm all packed up, ready to go.
That's Ordell's.
They confiscated everything else. What's the matter? Haven't you ever borrowed somebody's car before?
Not after they're dead.
Bit different.
I didn't use you, Max.
I'm 56 years old. I can't blame anybody for anything I do. Where you going?
Fame.
Well, that's all he wanted. Or maybe a bit more, but
I'll send you a postcard.
that's cheeky.
You're running a business, Max.
Jury bail bond. What is it your son's charged with? Could I excuse myself? Would you call me back in about half an hour?
Max, what are you gonna do? He's about to run out? She's driving away. He's got her red lipstick on him.
I was the first brother to fight, doing whatever I had to do to survive.
Oh, she looks guilty. I don't know. Oh, the lyrics. Oh, the lyrics. I was gonna say her face reads like guilt, but like it's almost like I had to do this. This is a rare opportunity for you guys to see me in the light. I used to use the light all the time. Now I just prefer it to be a bit dark and moody. But it's because I can't find the remote to change the color of the light, so we're just gonna deal with it. I can't be asked. Jackie Brown. So bear in mind, what have we watched? Reservoir Dogs. I had already watched Django, and I like Django. I really like Django, which is apparently controversial. And I've watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which wasn't really a fan of, and that's also controversial. This, I can say this pretty quickly, that's my favorite Tarantino film. That's my favorite Tarantino film. That is, not only is it my favorite Tarantino film, that's a film, like, I enjoyed it outside of Tarantino. It's just a film that I really enjoyed. Why? I'm still trying to piece together. I think with a lot of Tarantino is never has my problem with Tarantino. I say this having not watched his filmography. We're still going through it. But of what I've seen, I've never had a problem with Tarantino technically, in terms of writing, in terms of constructing a story, in terms of the tools that he has at his disposal in his brain to create a movie, flip things on its. He's an innovator in terms of film. He's one of one. So that's never been my issue. My issue, or not my issue, I think for me the thing with Tarantino is I've always been impressed, but I've never been emotionally invested, I guess. Like, I think for me the thing with movies is I can really like a movie, but some way along the way you have to emotionally like really hook me to get me like completely on board. And I've always been really impressed with Tarantino from what I had seen, but something hadn't got me emotionally yet. And when it comes to Jackie Brown, I mean, so the story here, the deeper than story, a woman who, life isn't great at the moment. Life is not great. Life hasn't been great. And she's middle-aged, she's 44, she's working for the worst airline in America, maybe in the world, I don't know. She's past her, I don't really like talking about this, but past her prime. She's getting paid scraps. Obviously, this is a different time, but clearly you can hear from the officers that her salary it's nothing to write home about. And so you understand she's doing this, she's working with Ordell from the beginning because there's extra money to be made, and she's not being fulfilled by the life that she's living. So much to the point that she is willing to risk everything to say that at least I tried to make something better of myself, because life is not it. And I'm not middle-aged. I haven't reached that point in my life, and God forbid I do, but this is a really common thing that people experience, especially when they hit their 40s and they just realize, oh, so this is just it. Like, I work and I live. I don't enjoy this job. I don't feel like I'm being paid what I'm supposed to be paid. Like, what more is left for me? Is this what life is? And though I don't necessarily resonate with that, or that's not, I think what emotionally gets me about that is just, it gives me empathy for this character that I can connect to and tap into more so. I think that's what it is. I guess that kind of happened. Oh, I'm even kind of talking myself out of that. I don't know if it is that, because I mean, I definitely had empathy with Kerry Washington's character in 12 Years a Slave. 12 Years a Slave, whoa, Django. But I guess that's a whole different type of beast, like being beaten and whipped and all sorts. That's a whole different thing. I guess I kind of felt this with Reservoir Dogs. I kind of did, especially at the end. I don't know. I'm still working through it. I mean, it's been a couple of days since I watched this, but even then, I'm still not wholly settled on why I enjoyed this so much. The soundtrack is masterful here. I've gone and I've listened to all these songs multiple times. I think the performances here are, first of all, Pam Grier. Now, I don't know if this is a me problem or a people around me problem, because first of all, I mentioned in the beginning that blaxploitation. I haven't watched blaxploitation movies. I need to. I'm probably going to on this channel eventually dig in. I am familiar with the name of Foxy Brown and Coffee, but I have never seen those movies, and so I didn't even know Pam Grier starred in those movies. I didn't know that she is kind of like the queen of blaxploitation movies. She's the one that people go to when they want to do those movies. She's the main actress. And so when I was saying trying to figure out why Pam Grier specifically was cast into this role, unbeknownst to me, I don't even think I recognized her as having like I wanted her filmography. She wasn't new to this. If anything, she was going to come down in this period, and Tarantino gave her this role, and it kind of like revitalized her a bit, or put her back into the main social consciousness again. Unbeknownst to me, I have known Pam Grier to be a model. That's what I've known her to be. So whether it's a me problem or a people around me problem, I don't know. But I wasn't in the know. But I thought she was great. She was funny at times. The scene where she's kind of in the stall and she's looking in the mirror at herself, and all the subtext is just there on her face as she's looking at herself in terms of... do you know what I mean? Not only then, but like right at the end of the film when she's singing that song, even before she starts actually singing the lyrics of the song, and it's just her face on screen, and you just read so many of the emotions. Like, I don't think she wants this. I don't think she was really like about that life. I don't think this is what she is or what she wanted to be. And I think in her face there was guilt for having done that. I somewhat feel like she feels guilt because I feel like she feels like she used Max, which is why she came out with that without him having said anything. I feel like she feels guilt. I feel like she did somewhat use him, but again, these are all things that she felt were necessary to get to her end goal, to kind of free herself from this life. This was a Hail Mary kind of opportunity for her to get out of this mundane, unsatisfactory life that she was living. And so you see all of that on her face. And then it's also kind of like, but I deserve, like, Pam Grier, I was unfamiliar. I blame me. I'm sorry. Samuel L. Jackson was great, funny. Some of the lines in this film from Samuel L. Jackson, I can't repeat them because there's a lot. Bruh, I have spent a lot of time editing this and trying to get out as much of the Samuel L. Jackson lines as possible. But he was hilarious. And to know he was supposed to be in Reservoir Dogs initially as the black guy across from Tim Roth, and then he gets this opportunity next. And then he's also in Pulp Fiction, which I have now watched. That's great to know. He was good in this. In Pulp Fiction, he's a different kind of a beast. I don't think I've seen Samuel L. Jackson in that kind of lane before. But that's a whole other film. I'm unfamiliar with Max's actor, but he was really... When he appears in the beginning of this film, I'm not expecting that character to reappear. For me, he's just the Bond man. Like, I expect him to have that one scene and be gone. I really came to like Max. I don't know, he just seems like, I don't know, he just seems like a sweet guy. Do you know what I mean? A subtle, just really kind of a performance from that actor. Then you have your Michael Keaton. Who else do we have? Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker doing what Chris Tucker does, honestly. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is a really interesting character in this movie because he starts off just, I thought he was just like going to be a bit of comedic relief in this. Just a nice little sidekick. He's just there, seems friendly, just like plodding along, helping out his friend with his criminal works. And then he kind of gets quite dark. And I don't know because I haven't watched a lot of these movies, but I wonder if the slick back hair is a callback to a movie that maybe he was in. Because that's not his hair throughout the majority of this movie. And as this movie progresses, he gets a bit darker and a bit darker and a bit darker and a bit darker. And you just see him change from, he has this light in him prior, just not innocence, but as the film progresses, he just becomes a bit more frustrated and a bit more nasty and a bit more evil, and then he eventually just kills Melanie. And I wonder if that progression, I wonder if we were supposed to understand from that when he slicks back his hair, I don't know if this is a reference to another movie, but that's just what I thought. I thought maybe that was a sign I should have picked up on, that, oh, like he's changing. He starts getting a bit violent with his words, and then he starts getting a bit physical. He drags her out the room, etc. He slams the phone down on Ordell. I never would have thought he would have done that in the first half of the movie. But yeah, really interesting performance from De Niro. Second movie in a row, and we'll get to Pulp Fiction. We'll get to Pulp Fiction eventually, but this is the second movie in a row. I'm not going to speak on it too much because I think I'm going to speak on it a lot in the Pulp Fiction review. But the second movie in a row where we see De Niro playing with time, playing with the structure of a movie and telling a movie from not from A to B, but from A to Q to C and D. Not so heavily. Like, he just plays around with time at the end of this movie, showing us the different perspectives, first of all, of Jackie, and then of Max, and of Melanie. Or I might have mixed that up. In Reservoir Dogs, he kind of shows the perspective of Mr. Pink. Oh, sorry, no, Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, and someone else. Mr. Orange. Clearly, he's very interesting in breaking structures of movies. He's probably not the first to do it, but I mean, I'm 3 for 3, and he clearly is he likes the idea of playing with the traditional structure of a movie and time, and he does it very well. And it always works to serve his stories really well. Yeah, man. I don't think I need to say too much more. Soundtrack, A-star. Performances, A-star. Story for me, A-star. Really enjoyed this. This is my favorite Tarantino movie so far. Do you guys disagree with me? Let me know. What is your favorite? I haven't asked this question. What is your favorite Tarantino movie? I'm sure a few of you are like super Tarantino heads and have seen everything. Probably, maybe some of you watched them all in the cinema as they came out over time. I know Pulp Fiction was like the breaking point of Tarantino. Is that your favorite movie? Is it one of the Kill Bills? We'll see. I don't know. This is my favorite. Let me know in the comments. Peace.